Drop a like in the next 5 seconds or this will be in the toilet next time you sit down. Don't risk it.
Fortnite has accidentally revealed a ton of new secrets coming to Season 5, Chapter 2, but it is also, of course, thanks to the awesome Fortnite community for discovering these, because I guarantee most of us would have never found these on our own. But yeah, guys, I hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you got some awesome gifts, and well, just in case you didn't, I got some extra surprises for you today, but I also have to say thank you for everyone who put code DOOM in their Fortnite item shop. I truly do appreciate it because these videos take a ton of work. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, I give 5 subscribers every single day who drop a like, turn on all notifications, and leave a comment with their epic ID. Unfortunately, all the Christmas cosmetics have left the shop, so I gifted 5 of you guys the Siren skin since I know a lot of people really like this skin. But yeah, guys, if you could do me a favor next time you get on and check to see if you still have Doom in your Fortnite item shop, it would mean the world to me. Alright guys, first up, HypeX and some other Fortnite data miners have found a lot of details regarding weapon customization in the game files. So HypeX has said that Epic is testing a new thing called weapon mod slots, and that they give the weapons like different abilities and attachments. And this makes sense because, you know, basically this is what exotic weapons are. They all have some sort of special ability or cool little feature to them that makes them a little bit more unique. And Fortnite BR Feed made a little bit of a concept of what this could look like. So basically you would have a whole separate menu for different weapons, and you would have a ton of different options to customize each weapon. And obviously if they did this, there would be like unlimited possibilities to change our weapons. So this would be a huge update to the game, but I think it would make it a ton more fun because right now getting the exotics are kind of a pain. I mean, at least they did reduce the amount of gold they are now, but I bet a ton of people have gone through the trouble of getting the gold and then unlocking the weapon just to immediately die afterwards, and that's got to be super frustrating. So this would fix that issue a little bit. And it seems this may not even be just restricted to weapons, because if you guys remember before, there was a mounted turret vehicle that was added to the files as well, and this is a concept by Happy Power of how it would look. So yeah, this whole weapon mod thing could end up extending to vehicles, and obviously they would have a ton of more options to work with. So yeah, since these are in the files already, I'm hoping this comes sooner rather than later. But if I'm being honest, this is such a big change that I feel like it would come with a new season. So hopefully this is something that comes out in Season 6. Moving on, guys, it's become more and more noticeable that the Mandalorian is wandering further away from his ship, the Razor Crest. Now, if you guys remember in the beginning of the season, he would always be standing by his ship every time you jumped into a match. And we've noticed that he's kind of slowly started to wander away a little bit. And I thought at first maybe they were just doing this so it wouldn't be as easy to find him and get his mythic weapons quickly. But at this point in time, he's literally moved his campsite all the way past the Coliseum now. And since his campsite is moving with him, this just showed to me that there's a bigger meaning behind this. Because if they were simply just trying to make him wander around more, they wouldn't bother to move around his campsite too. So let me know what your guys' theories are. My theory personally is that he's heading towards Stealthy Stronghold, because when you're right outside the area, you can hear like alarms going off and stuff. So I think the Mandalorian heard these alarms from afar and is going over there to check it out. And then maybe by the time he makes his way over there, we'll figure out what boss is going to end up spawning at that spot. But yeah, that's just my theory. Let me know what you guys think. Next up, guys, we have a ton of really unique weapons that were recently leaked. And I know I showed you guys these unreleased exotic weapons in a previous video, so we can still be expecting these, but there's actually been gameplay leaked of some new weapons and an old leaked weapon that was found like a whole season ago. So the gameplay of these weapons is thanks to Mix on Twitter, and this first one is a pistol that shoots out gnomes. And yes, you heard that right. If you slow it down, you can see that these are actual gnomes coming out of the weapon, and you can see like some electricity effect coming out of the pistol, which reminds me that Mango leaked something about there being an electricity element like similar to fire or whatever. So I wonder if that possibly ties in with this. I'm not sure. Maybe the gnome is just like a filler item they have there now until they develop like the actual object object that's coming out of it. You know, they might do that so they could test like the gameplay aspect of it and then change the cosmetic of what it looks like later. Next up, Mix got in-game footage of the tin stack leaked weapon, which I was talking about earlier, which was like a minigun rocket. And man, this thing is absolutely insane. I've got to say, this would be an awesome mythic weapon to be able to use. Like, imagine if Brutus brought back the grotto and then brought back this weapon with it. That would be an insane turn of events for the Fortnite island. So yeah, I really hope we get to see this weapon in the game soon. But next up, he also got gameplay of the troll launcher, and the description of it is launches explosive trolls. What more could you want? So it seems to function mostly like a normal RPG. I couldn't really notice a huge cosmetic difference, at least. And the only time I could think of something coming out like this is maybe like April Fool's Day or something like that. But yeah, he says this weapon was most likely scrapped, so maybe we'll see it in a different form someday. I don't know. And then finally, he was able to get gameplay of some sort of like Zapatron variant or something like that. It's an electric weapon that seems to shoot out like balls of energy. And man, this weapon would be super cool. And this might be kind of a stretch, but doesn't the object that he's shooting out kind of look like the blue balls of plasma that come out of the Predator shoulder rocket in the movie? I'm not saying they're the same or anything, and I know it's a stretch, but hey, I'm just throwing that out there just in case it happens. I can say I called it. Next up, guys, we have the Fortnite 2021 New Year's event. And if I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit disappointing. It seems like every year the event is practically the same. So I guess it's better than nothing. I guess it's kind of cool to have something celebratory inside of Fortnite. But as far as we can tell, there's no free rewards or anything connected to this event. So there's no real incentive to go watch it. But hey, I guess if you're on the game anyways and you see it, it's kind of a cool little thing. And well, here it is if you don't think you're gonna be on the game that day. Now guys, it looks like Lunakis Leaks has found where the next portal is going to spawn at. So we gotta be on the lookout at this location in game because we should see the portal appearing here very soon. Now in terms of who's gonna come out of the portal, we have so many possibilities. The Rock has hinted that he could be coming to Fortnite. We still have a ton of characters hinted from Agent Jonesy's back bling, including the Terminator, Metal Gear Solid, someone from Jurassic Park, and the Matrix. And apparently now it's looking like Miles Morales could be one of these characters that comes through the portal because Sony, who owns the rights to the video game version of Spider-Man, actually just bought a piece of Fortnite for $250 million. So we're not sure if Miles Morales will be the next person to come out of a portal necessarily, but it's looking like he should be coming this season. Now finally guys, I have a few random links I'm going to share with you guys. The first one being that it looks like some new NPC services are going to be added very soon where they can buy loot from us and we'll be able to buy supply drops for 600 gold as well, which seems pretty pricey for just a supply drop. So hopefully that thing comes down a little bit quicker than usual. But yeah, selling loot for gold sounds really cool, but I have a feeling they're going to be ripping us off, so I don't know how to feel about it just yet. And then finally, if you guys miss out on any of the Bongra Boogie rewards, I think they're all going to be coming to the item shop on December 30th. So if you really wanted them, you can get them there. That's going to do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to put Doom in your Fortnite item shop next time you get on. It would mean a lot. And guys, I'm going to be posting V-Buck codes on my Instagram story today, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks for the support. I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace out.